Okay. All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Janelle Ford. I'm the Executive Director of Communications here for the City of Killeen, and we are excited to have you here today. We thank our council members, we thank our community members, we thank our city staff, any media that's here, and of course, all of our Hispanic American organizations that came out here today. So the Hispanic culture, it is one that is rooted in a rich heritage. And that is why we came here to celebrate. The City of Killeen is excited to celebrate not only from September to October 15th, but all year round. And we think that everyone should celebrate all cultures all year round, and we should learn from each other. We should try to understand each other, and we should know more about our Hispanic culture more than just the exquisite food and the beautiful wardrobes and all of the melodic music that you guys have. You have a rich history, and we want to make sure we are honoring that. We have everyone to celebrate, from Cubans to Caribbeans to those from Central and South America, Spain, Dominicans, and everywhere in between. So we want to make sure that you are honored today. And I'm going to now introduce our mayor, who is hosting this event today. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is indeed an honor and a pleasure to stand before you as we celebrate as a city Hispanic Heritage Month. As our Executive Director Janelle say, between September and October. So I would love for the presidents of each organization, would you please come and stand with me as I read the proclamation? And we are live. Would you please stand right here and face the camera? Thank you. The City of Killeen, whereas Hispanic Americans can trace their roots back centuries to indigenous people and settlers of the New World who were on the continent long before the founding of our nation. And whereas millions of Hispanics people have come to the United States from Mexico, Puerto Rico, Cuba, and Caribbean regions, Central and South America, and Spain, creating and enriching our American culture. Whereas honoring Hispanic heritage nationally began in 1968 when President Lyndon B. Johnson proclaimed Hispanic Heritage Week. 20 years later, President Ronald Reagan expanded the honor, proclaiming the first Hispanic Heritage Month in 1988. Whereas Hispanic Heritage Month is called to action to reaffirm our respect, appreciation, support for Hispanic Americans, and to ensure that they, like all Americans, are afforded the same rights, privilege, and advantage to pursue the dreams. Today, we celebrate the gifts of the Hispanic culture, which offers a rich heritage, a deep commitment to family and community, a strong work ethic, and an entrepreneur spirit, and an unwavering belief in the American dream. Whereas 2022 Hispanic Heritage Month honors the theme Unido, inclusivity for a stronger nation, which encourage us to ensure that all voices are represented and welcome to help build stronger communities and a stronger nation. And whereas Killeen, in a dynamic and diverse city where more than 25% of the residents consider themselves Hispanic, in organizations such as the Hispanic American Chamber of Commerce, Central Texas, the Sociedad Cultural HispanoAmericana, the lead of the United Latin American Citizen Council, LULAC, work diligently to preserve and advance Hispanic culture and ideals. Now, therefore, I, Debbie Nash-King, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the City of Killeen, do hereby proclaim September 15 through October 15, 2022, a month to celebrate for the Hispanic Heritage Month. And the way we will move forward, we will start off with the Hispanic American Chamber of Commerce, Central Texas. Would you please move forward? And any members of this organization, please come up. Any members, please come up. And we have a council member, that's a member, Council Member Jose Segarra. And we also have Council Member Ramon Alvarez. Sir?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, you're welcome. Sir, would you like to say some words before I go to the next one?
I just want to say thank you. Listen, let me say one thing. That Hispanic is a fastest growing race right now. But we cannot let this make us feel like we run the place. You need to give something back to your community. And that's what I see around. It's giving back to the place that you play, the place you live, and work. So this is about us together. It doesn't make any difference if you're Hispanic, whatever. We need to give back to the community that we live in. We need to support each other. And that's what I like, what I see. When I came to be city council, I dedicated two things. Dedicated to education and dedicated to bring more city council members to the bench, like the one we have right now. But now it's up to you two to make sure you bring others into the play. I want to thank for everyone, for every Hispanic, because this is not about Hispanics, it's about us. It's about our city. It's about our state. And I thank you so much for this proclamation. And hopefully, if I can do anything for you, just go up on us. Thank you.
You know, like when you're at home with your mom or you're at school and the teacher give you that look, that means that you're out of order. So let me call the MC back up, our Executive Director of Communication, Killeen-Fort. She'll be calling your name and I will present you the proclamation. I got out of order. Sorry, ma'am.
It's your show, ma'am. Whatever you like to do is fine. But we're going to call up Ms. Minerva next for our League of United Latin American Citizens for our next one.
All members of the organization, please come up. Yes, ma'am, please.
Just thank you for recognizing LULAC 4297 and the other Hispanic organizations and community. I've been in Killeen almost my whole life, and our community has truly grown. And we're going to pretty much we just support each other, support the Hispanic community as we continue to grow. Thank you.
I wanted to present these flowers to Mayor.
Oh, thank you.
On behalf of LULAC Herencia 4297.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right, and we have another LULAC chapter, League of United Latin American Citizens. Are there any representatives from our second? Okay. Would you like to accept it on behalf of them too? Okay. Mayor.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, because we have other members here.
Oh, all members come up.
Yes. You know, one. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Like Madam Mayor, first of all, thank you so much for today. And like she said, unidos, that means everybody, and it is time to give back. It's always been time to give back. So if you don't know an organization to join, you have plenty to choose from here in front of you today. I encourage you to take that chance this year, make that choice, and just join any one of us. We will all gladly accept you. Thank you.
That was chapter 4535, correct? Thank you. And then our final proclamation is going to go to the Hispanic American Cultural Society, also known as Sociedad de Cultural HispanoAmericana. So could all of those members please come up? Members and friends of that organization, please come up.
¿Quiere póngase delante y yo los pido por atrás? Póngase usted adelante. There you go.
Got it.
We can move.
Yeah, we'll move out of the way.
Váyase para acá.
So you say something?
That's right.
On behalf of the Sociedad Cultural Hispanoamericana, I would like to thank the City of Killeen for always inviting us to attend this event year after year. We are honored to be here, and like you said, we are really proud of our heritage. You can see that. And like our previous president say, we need to work together because we came to this country with a lot of dreams and we came to stay here. So let's work together and let's look to the future, hand to hand, so we can make this country better. This country is great, so let's make it greater. Thank you.
Well, I would like to say thank you all, city staff, and members of the community, council members for coming out today to celebrate the Hispanic Heritage Month. And I will pass it on to the MC.
Thank you. We have a couple announcements before we wrap up. I want to invite Ms. Ana Luisa up here. We have a Hispanic Heritage celebration that's coming up quickly. Another Hispanic Heritage.
Another one. Buenas tardes. Good afternoon to everybody. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for joining. Thank you for celebrating. We are a resilient people, and we love to celebrate. We love to have fiestas. I'd like to invite every one of you. We have a new celebration coming up, October the 8th, from 3 to 8 p.m. It's going to be on Avenue D and Gray Street, and that is a collaboration of all Latino organizations because, again, unidos, we make it happen. Dios les bendiga. Thank you.
All right, we thank you all for joining us. We have another announcement. Come on up.
It's not per se, it's not an announcement. Keep your brothers and sisters in prayer. In Puerto Rico, we just went through a hurricane, and they're in a bad shape. I've been in contact with some organization out there. I just want you to please keep them in your prayer. We could celebrate all we want, but our brothers and sisters are suffering right now, not only in Puerto Rico, but around the islands, around that area. Thank you.
Very important to note. Thank you, sir. As we wrap it up, we just want to remind everyone that Killeen has about 156,000 people, and of those, 26% are Hispanic Americans. We are here today because of the indelible mark that the Hispanic culture has put on this country. So please remember that. Please make sure you are learning from each other, trying to understand each other in other languages, other heritages and cultures, and it'll make the world a better place. Thank you for joining us. Please enjoy our food.